Hey guys, Josh with Goals Finishing here. Today we're going to be doing some home improvement. We're going to be cutting or pruning these branches here, and I'm doing a simple branch. I could chainsaw this down real easy, but I really want to show you guys how to do the 3-cut method. Being a 3-cut method means there's 3 steps in cutting these pieces down. So I'm using my Fiskars triple blade. It's a great tool for cutting through thicker material really quick. The best thing you can do, honestly, is don't put too much power into it. Don't try and be the man of the year and power through all this material. Let the blade do its work. So it'll cut right through this stuff with very minimal effort. Don't wear your arm out. You know, that's not what you need to be doing when you're this high up. So the first thing we need to do is about 12 inches out. We're going to cut, or 8 to 12. We're going to cut underneath the piece and make a little groove, alright? Doesn't have to be big. You get about a quarter way through the material like that, alright? Now, the reason for this cut is when the weight of your branch starts to come down, that bark on the bottom side wants to peel back. So if you happen to have an issue where you drop this big branch and it peels all the way down the bark, it's not gonna ever heal properly. Like this cut, someone had previously cut it. You can see this bark right here over the years starting to form over this, and this is what you want. It's called a callus. And so people, when they cut branches correctly, they start to get callus over, which is what you want. So with that first cut being done, we're going to start an inch past that first cut. We're going to start cutting this way, and that'll go all the way through. So let me do that real quick so I'm not holding the camera. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm about all the way through this cut, so I'm going to show you once this goes through what it looks like. Okay, so as that started to droop, it started to come down and obviously start to peel. So here you can see it did peel back about an inch, half an inch, but the purpose of this cut is if it wants to peel further, it's going to stop it from peeling down the rest of the tree. All right, so that's our second cut. Now that you have the main weight off of your cuts, what you want to do is find the ridge. So your ridge is up along this way, kind of going down. All right, then you kind of have a bulkier area right here. Okay, this is not what you want to cut down, all right? Because this is where the healing begins. So if you cut that, you know, you're going to have issues. So primarily, when we make this cut, we want to go right down the ridge and leave some of this swelling right here so it cures correctly. Now, might I mention, it's cold outside, so wintertime is the optimal time to prune your trees, mainly because there's a less likely risk of a disease getting in your branches when it's healing. It's literally just like a scab, so doing it in the wintertime allows it to cure properly and heal properly and prevent disease. So if you do it kind of in the dead of winter, that's the best time to do it. So next, we're going to work this cut down this ridge line and finish up right around here. Okay, so I'm going to do that, not holding the phone, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm about all the way through this cut now. Typically, I like to have one hand here and the other one cutting. That way I can just pull it off and reduce the risk of more peel back. But since I'm filming with one hand, I'm just going to let it fall. So we're going to get through this cut. You see I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. I'm just kind of letting the blade do the work. I'm not going too fast. Let it do its job. And there we go. So we have one clean cut, and we left the majority of what I call the crotch of the tree here, so it can, well, this is the crotch technically, but this has all the nutrients that it needs to start scabbing over or callousing over to heal properly. So that's it. Make sure you guys be careful with your ladders when you're cutting bigger branches, so when they fall, they don't hit the tree, bounce off, and hit your ladder and take your legs out from under you. That's it for this video. Check out some of my other videos at Goals Finishing, and hope to see you soon.